So the story. I have a boyfriend, and if you read my blog, you probably know how I met him. But if you don't, if you are strictly a YouTube subscriber, then maybe this story is new to you. But I met him in San Diego. I was hosting a show we have called First Date, in which I go to the tour kickoff of whatever band. I had done Miley Cyrus before, but that was not approved by her management, and so it's only on Perez Hilton. This was a journey first date. So there really wasn't very many people under 50 on the crew, and I was sort of sitting in my corner on the stage, sitting on audio cases, doing my makeup, trying to, make sure everything was pristine. It was really hot that day, and I hear someone say, "Are you having fun yet?" And I look up, and I'm like, oh, young person. And I say, I think I said, not yet. We talked a few more times while he ran back and forth, working at the venue. And the last time I ran into him, it was weird. We were like, oh, okay, bye, okay, see ya. After these 30-second interactions, and I was kind of like, what? It's weird, we just met, but we're saying bye after these tiny conversations. Anyway, so last time he was like, okay, see ya. And then I didn't see him for an hour or so, maybe longer. And I was kind of freaking out a little bit. I was like, what if he was with the opening band and then he left? In short, basically, what if I don't see him again? And I was like, okay, well, I have to do something because I feel like that's not okay. And so what I did was write my phone number on a piece of paper and said, text me maybe. With the pretext of Carly Rae Jepsen's songs, Call Me Maybe. Hey, I just met you and this is crazy. So here's my number. Text me maybe. I don't know if you even ever got that. That's what I was referencing. But anyway, so I carried around this slip of paper. And I carried it around for so long that it conformed to the shape of my palm. And so I was carrying around a cup of coffee with the piece of paper inside, and it was getting kind of down to the wire. And I was going out to do fan interviews at the very end of the show, and we were walking down the halls of the production offices, and I saw him, and he was like, oh, hey. And I was like, I wrote you a note. And I gave it to him, and I walked away. And I felt good. I was like, you know what, even if nothing happens, I'm glad I took that chance. I feel like I should have, and I did, and yes. And then he texted me the next morning at 10, and through our conversation, I kind of figured out that he lived in San Diego, was not on the tour, and that was Friday morning, and Friday night he texted me and said, what are you doing Monday? And I was like, well, Mondays I go to work, and sometimes I go to yoga. And he's like, I have the day off. Do you want to do something? And I was like, fortunately, that weekend I was attending. Wait! I forgot to tell you. So first date was at Yamashiro. Second date, we didn't know sort of when it was going to happen because I was traveling, and I traveled to George Washington for Sasquatch. And then right after that, I traveled to Seattle, and I stayed in Seattle for a Lionel Richie first date. And I was supposed to go down and visit him next, because it's fair, right? It's only fair. Make it equal. But I was like, I haven't been home in a week and a half, and I just kind of don't really want to travel anymore, and I just want to be around familiar things. And he was like, I'll come too. And so basically, he was driving to my house, 2.5 hour drive, while I was flying home on a plane from Seattle. Very flattering. I think he arrived about 5 minutes after I did, and he brought me roses. And I was like, why did you bring me roses? And he was like, because you're pretty. And I was like, I don't even, what? I don't have a programmed reaction for that sort of thing. Anyway, so it was very sweet. So, and, it's good. It's a good story. It's a good feeling.